What's going on, everybody? This is Jayden, and I'm here with your hosts, Wolifee and Nindra. Hello, everybody.
Hello there.
Hello. How is everybody doing?
Pretty good.
Yes.
Normal.
Normal?
Well, below average, yeah, fine.
Below average. Alright, so this is episode 6. Wolifee was just talking about how he is surprised we made it this far. Right?
Very surprised.
Because
It's episode 7.
no,
Oh,
well,
you mean
episode
I'm
6 of the podcast.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Oh no. But yeah, because we do a lot of different. Well, we used to do a lot of different like videos, and we just used to like give up after like episode 3 or 4. I don't know why. But yeah. So this is episode 6, but we are going to be reviewing season 1, episode 7, The Long Game, and I need to pull up the description because last episode I forgot to read the description. So let me just pull it up. Okay, here it is. I like how Adam is like the first one to be mentioned. Adam discovers the wonders of traveling in the TARDIS. In the far future, Satellite 5 broadcasts to the entire Earth Empire. I like how it says Earth Empire. But anyone promoted to floor 500 is never seen again. The Doctor suspects mankind is being manipulated. So, what did you guys think of this episode?
Bad. Well,
Bad.
No, no, maybe I've been too harsh, but it's one of, if not the weakest episode
Of the entire series, like the show?
Well, not the entire show as a whole, but series
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah. How about you, Nindra?
Just a sec.
Cool, good.
He's being sent to the back rooms.
Well, I'm trying to look at what I rated this.
Why'd you rate it out of 6?
Because I don't know
Sorry
numbers.
about that.
Okay, what'd you think of this episode?
It's not that good, but it was
I
was
think
slightly
it's
better
great.
on my second watch.
What'd you say, Wolfie?
I gave it a 3. That's definitely not a 3.
Yeah. So my thoughts is I think it's I don't know. Cause I do feel like it's the worst of the season. And I feel like we're gonna all agree on what rating to put this.
Yeah.
It's the worst
Yeah.
episode, but it was
I
still
want to actually agree.
it was still decent. I think the writing was okay. I think if it was shorter it would have been better maybe, but it was still decent. As I don't know, like the storyline is I think the story is good. Like it has a good concept. It's just the execution was weird.
I think because Series 1 is such a strong series that as this is a weaker episode, it sort of stands out more.
Yeah.
Like, say if this was like Series 2 or something, where there is
Yeah.
a couple more weak episodes, I think then it would have been seen as a better episode, if you get what I mean.
In season 2?
Yeah, if it was to be put in Series 2.
Oh.
then-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, we do have some. Oh, I'm so unprepared. We had 2 comments last time I checked. Let me go check, see what they are. Let me go look. Okay, Dalek emotion. All right, here we are. Oh, we only have 1 comment. They must have deleted it. Maybe because I didn't reply. But I'm always saying I don't reply. I always reply in the episode. Okay, here it is. Hello, Jade. Me and Wolfie know who Jade is, but Wolfie forgets who everybody is. So, all right. And here it says, What is everyone's thoughts on the design of the Dalek as a whole? Do you think it is boring and we need a new change, sort of similar to Victory of the Daleks, in which we had the Paradigm Daleks, but I suppose they never really caught on, and their design isn't the best.
You're right there. Ugh.
Yeah, well, I think Wolfie. I don't know if he said it in the podcast, but I think he said it somewhere to me, but he didn't like.
Skittles.
I
They're horrible. Like,
like the.
Well, what does everyone else think?
So just in general, the Dalek.
Yeah.
The first question is, what do you think of the Dalek? I like it. I think it's aged well from Classic Who. Like, it looks good in Classic Who and it looks good in Modern Who. I think the design is just good overall.
Yeah. I mean, what about more the bronze color?
In this episode 6.
Well, just in New Who, because it's not really a spoiler, but up until from series 1 to 13, the main design is that bronze color. So, yeah,
I don't know.
I think
I do like the colorful ones. I like the white one. I like the black one. I like the white and black.
I think they were just too big.
Yeah, they were really big.
They just, yeah, they weren't amazing designs. I think they were trying to go a bit closer to the Classic Who movies. Well, I don't know if it Classic Who, but it basically had Peter Cushing in it, and it was like I think Nindra, have you watched the Daleks as well? The season.
I've watched like half of it, but I haven't actually watched the full thing.
The first Dalek story?
That one. They basically turned that story into a movie, and they did the same with Invasion of Earth as well. Into like a colour movie, starring Peter Cushing. So I think they were trying to go a bit closer to the designs of them, because they looked pretty different to the ones used in screen. And I don't like the paradigm techniques, is what I'm trying to say.
But what is it about them that you don't like them? I think they're pretty cool.
Yeah, they're okay, but they're just massive. Like, I think if they were going to design them, there's loads of cool concepts that I've seen I keep seeing on my Twitter timeline every so often, and they just look so good, and I think they could have been them, and it just would have been, maybe that episode would be looked up a bit more if the designs weren't obnoxious and there.
And they had a deeper voice too, didn't they?
Oh yeah.
I find the Dalek, I know this isn't Dalek, like we're not supposed to be talking about Daleks, but I find the creature of Dalek very interesting. Like, I think Dalek and Cybermen and Weeping Angels are my favorite.
Yeah. The Daleks are also probably my favorite as well.
Yeah.
I genuinely don't know what my favorite is. I've been watching the show for nearly 8 years. I still don't have a clue what my favorite is.
I mean, close second has to be the Absorbaloff. Like, the Absorbaloff, wow, that's amazing.
I don't know what that is.
Come on, it's from Love and Monsters.
Oh, I was just about to ask, do you like that alien from Love and Monsters?
Yeah, although one thing that did annoy me, and I know you watched it probably about a year ago, but you called it in your latest... Evil, you called it Aliens and Monsters.
Oh!
So that did sort of annoy me a bit.
Was it episode 8 of season 5?
Film.
In your Hungry Earth.
I called it Aliens and Monsters?
Yeah, and that did annoy me a little bit.
But you don't even like the episode.
To be honest,
I know I don't like the episode, but I don't insult its name.
Were we gonna say Nindra?
I was gonna say, whenever I hear Aliens and Monsters, I'm on about the film right now by DreamWorks.
Yeah, I think that's what I was thinking
about. All I can think of is that edited version of the piano scene where he's just playing Megalovania instead.
I don't think I've heard that. I've heard that.
I've never watched the movie. So.
Nindra knows a lot of random stuff.
Yes, I'm very good at randomness.
Yeah.
So I hope that answers your question, even though we probably didn't even answer it. All right. So, actually, where are we? Okay, we are at the fun fact section, and I did find a fun fact. I'll go first.
All right.
So the frozen vomit that Adam spits out is kiwi and orange in an ice cube or something.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
that's my fun fact.
Doug, do you have any while I try and find one?
Yes.
I hear someone typing.
But, yeah, that's me. I want to just make sure it is true. Okay, right. I've seen this before quite a few times, so I'm 100. Well, somewhat. Like, I think it's somewhat true,
Yeah.
but I'm fairly sure that Simon. We'll get onto this more next episode probably, but Simon Pegg, who played the editor,
Yeah.
who's an amazing comedian, I'm fairly sure he was supposed to play Rose's father,
Oh.
but because of I don't know if it was like filming schedule conflicts, so he obviously didn't get the chance. But because I think they were filmed like this block straight after,
Yeah.
that he was able to still be in the show with
The editor.
well, just in this episode, yeah.
I like. Oh yeah, we'll talk about this more later. But I do like Rose's dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So did
Although
you find?
now I'm just imagining if the confusion on Rose's face when she's like, "Hey, you look like my dad."
Would he be playing? Would he be playing both the editor and her dad?
Oh, no.
Oh, okay.
That would have been a bit too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ninja? Did you find one? Usually Ninja's good about finding one.
Well, I guess. Well, the thing is, my main fact was the one I said last episode.
Oh, yeah.
It takes place in the year 200,000.
200,000. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so let's start. So the first thing I wrote was starts with TARDIS appearing in a space station the year 200,000. So you go there, and then the Doctor wants Rose to appear very intelligent. Oh, also before I was about to say this, but I watched half of this episode about a month ago, and the other half right now. So this might be a little confusing.
I
watched it a month ago.
Yes, and Wolifee probably watched it a year ago.
Yeah, I did.
Oh.
So let's see how we do this. I think last episode was pretty fun, even though we didn't know what we were doing. Okay, so the Doctor wants Rose to appear intelligent in front of Adam. So Rose starts to explain where they are, I think. And what is? And I found a parallel. It says parallel to Rose when Adam sees Earth on the when they see Earth from the window, it's parallel to like episode 2 when Rose saw it. If you guys remember.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know what you're on about. Yes.
Okay. And then Adam faints, and I like that reaction. I think I would have fainted too. So I like that reaction that he did. And then Doctor says he's your boyfriend, and then Rose says, "Wait, what?" I think he was referring to Mickey. He says Doctor says he's your boyfriend. Wait, no, I'm confused. So this is what I wrote down. I said Doctor says he's your boyfriend, and Rose says not anymore. And I think that's kind of weird because she has Mickey at home. You know what I mean? I'm confused.
Yeah.
I
think I mentioned this this problem last episode as
Yeah.
well.
Does Wolfie have stuff to say about this?
Yeah, no. It'll get us sidetracked too much. I'm not gonna.
You can say it.
So we can go so far off the tracks that we end up in the Grand Canyon or something like that.
I mean, I could summarize it into 3 words.
Okay.
I don't. Oh wait, 4. I don't like Rose. Yeah, that's. Yeah.
Yeah. She's not
That's
super like faithful to Mickey.
Yeah, I mean both of them
Yeah.
are as bad. So
Yeah.
I just don't.
I feel like
Yeah.
I like them too, but I don't know. Like I think I said this episode 1. I like them too, but I don't know. I don't like them as a couple really.
Yeah.
And right here, the the doctor is confused at where he's at. I think. I don't remember, but that's what I wrote down. The doctor uses psychic paper to trick the two ladies. I think one of them was like Kathika and one of them was Susie or something.
Oh, Suki.
Oh, Suki. Kathika and Suki.
So, right, I'm just going to quickly say this now because I will forget.
Yeah.
I know it's a slight bit off topic, but I think this is the episode in series 1 that has the most familiar faces in for me.
Familiar.
So, yeah, like actors and
Oh,
actresses
yeah.
and that. I think there's 3. So obviously Simon Pegg,
Yeah.
who's done like Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, that Cornetto trilogy. He's a funny comedian. Then there was the woman who plays Suki, Anna Maxwell Martin. She is in a couple of shows that I've watched like recently, Good Omens and Motherland, and they're also amazing shows. And then the third person, we'll get onto her later, but the nurse,
Oh yeah.
who's with Adam, she's Tamsin Gregg, and she's in Friday Night Dinner, which is one of the funniest shows out there.
I've never heard of that. Is it a comedy show?
Yeah, it's a British comedy, and it's just it's amazing.
All right. Nindra, you gonna say something?
No, I'm just trying to remember where certain points are because I've got a bunch of things on, obviously on my list, and I'm trying to remember where they come in.
At least you write things down.
I write things down
I'm just
too.
looking at the wiki.
Yeah.
Oh, quite a bit.
So then we see the face of Bo on the Bad Wolf station. Another Bad Wolf reference and another, I guess, face of Bo reference or cameo.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Here it is. Yeah. In terms of face of Bo, if you read the thing, it said the face of Bo were pregnant.
What? I didn't even see that.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
What are we doing with Mr. Jack? You know what I mean?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. Don't bite. Move on.
Although,
Move on.
okay.
No, don't move.
Wait.
on.
Evil. No. This'll make it better. Evil. You won't understand this, but Zach.
I hope it's not a spoiler.
Remember a certain episode in season 11, I think. Okay. Now we move on.
Don't worry. It's nothing to do with Captain Jack.
Okay.
Okay. I don't like that episode either, so don't remind me. Just move on.
All right.
Okay.
That's like Love and Monsters level to me. Move on.
You know, I've always liked the face of Bo before.
All right.
I've always liked the face of Bo before we even like got that little hint of who he actually is. I've always liked him.
Yeah.
Oh wait, actually, another thing. At some point, it also says that there's 5 moons.
I didn't.
How did those moons get there?
Well, I think like there's a whole bunch of moons. Like Jupiter has like 3, I think.
Yeah, but this is Earth.
Yeah, I don't. If we had 5 moons, then we wouldn't even be able. Like moon doesn't the moon affect our gravity? If we had 5,
yeah.
what would happen? We just all sink.
Yeah, that would.
I think
I'm just imagining like the waves are having a party down there.
Wolfie, we should all, Wolfie, we should go to the moon in real life.
We should not.
Why not? The 3 of us should go to the moon.
No, I can't even stand a plane, so how am I
With or without spacesuits.
Without spacesuits. All right, we're getting off topic.
Okay. Oh, actually, another thing. Speaking of the Earth.
Yeah.
I know we just mentioned the moon, but not now. We'll go back to the Earth. I think the Earth actually looks pretty cool in this episode. Like when it's shown, it's quite cool with all the stuff.
Yeah, I don't remember, but yeah.
I think it also said something about it having a bunch of continents, but I don't remember anything about that. I don't know whether it did. I haven't got anything written down, but yeah.
Okay, so then we then see the cold room with the editor, and then after that, Rose and Adam talk to each other, and Rose shows the phone, and
time phone?
So I don't know what this means. I said they made this very similar to Rose. Like they made this episode similar to I think I meant the Unquiet or the End of the World. I think I meant that. They made this episode kind of similar to that episode if you think about it. It's just like Rose and Adam are switched. You guys understand?
End of the world.
So parallel.
Yeah,
I
like
get what you mean.
yeah. I don't know why they did all that for this character. He's not even that good. Oh, and then the weird sounding alarms go off. I guess.
I'm very confused right now because on one of my notes I've just got FNAF security breach.
What?
Gosh. What? What?
Maybe that's when the alarms went off.
Yeah, they probably said security breach, and I was like, oh, it's
This
that.
is why I don't like damn notes. Like, what?
Why don't you write down
What are you on
notes?
about? It's completely related.
Yeah.
I mean, don't you hate it when William Afton killed the Doctor?
I.
And then he got eaten by Freddy Fazbear.
Do you remember
Oh,
Wolfie?
God. Yep, of course.
Yes.
It's all coming back now.
Yeah,
So then,
classic moment.
so then Adam hides the phone, and I find that very weird because like, wouldn't Rose remember that she gave it to him? So why is he hiding it? It's weird. And then the editor knows that somebody shouldn't be there. At first, I thought it was the Doctor, but then we find out who it is later. Then we
There
go
is
to
an imposter.
yeah. There's an imposter on the spaceship.
Yeah.
Then Kathika gathers news by opening her forehead and becomes part of the software. And then how does the Doctor know so much about what's going on, but in the beginning of the episode he didn't even know where he was at?
I think it's because he does mention that things fell off, and that was obviously because the Jagrafesk and all that was kind of like thingy in the news, so that yeah.
Okay.
If that makes sense. I couldn't think of the words. Decreased intelligence.
Decrease intelligence.
I don't know, I'm just saying things at this point, I have no idea.
And then the Doctor doesn't think the technology is right or ethical or morally right or whatever.
That's it. Oh wait, no.
And we think it's the Doctor the
Never.
editor keeps looking for, but it's actually Suki that he's looking for. And then Kathika gets jealous when Suki gets a promotion. And I don't know why I wrote this down, but I wrote down, I like the way the Doctor says the walls are made of gold. The way the Doctor says the walls are made of gold is like he already knows it's a lie, and he's just playing along with it. And then Rose gives Adam the TARDIS key. I don't trust that. He could have left us forever.
With a bit of luck. I don't like him either. I just,
Yeah, he isn't.
Why would she give him the TARDIS key? Would you guys give a stranger the TARDIS key?
I mean, Rose obviously has a crush on him.
Yeah.
Which,
Mickey's just got
Mickey's just sitting alone.
yet another reason I don't like.
Yeah, I think I mean, you did tell me they were trying to do a whole bunch of like soap opera stuff. Remember?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Oh, and also
just easy.
I think it was it was like a month ago I finally found out what a soap opera was. And we had a conversation about that. And then where am I? Oh, and then the Doctor realizes that you never come back when you go to floor 500. I don't know how he realizes, I forgot, but then he does realize that once you go to floor 500, you can never come back down because no one has ever came back down. And the elevator is going up super fast when Suki goes up. And I wonder if it goes down super fast, if there will be zero gravity, because you know those airplanes that go like they go down in an angle completely, and there's like and it simulates zero gravity.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys noticed that. I wonder if the elevator would do that.
I don't have a clue.
You know,
so
you don't know what I'm talking about?
It's going fast enough. Although then again, if it was going really fast,
there'd be no
it would
gravity.
probably. Well, I guess there is like probably artificial gravity in there, so it would probably end up being like because I don't know why, but when you said that, it reminded me of an episode of Flash. Where someone controls an elevator and then they just keep making it go up and down.
Oh
and
yeah, oh yeah.
Boom.
Yeah, he got
He
smashed.
might have also done that for an episode of Torpedo, but I'm not sure.
Look right here. Look, I searched it up. Aboard a specially modified Boeing 727-200 G-Force 1, weightlessness is achieved by doing aerobatic maneuvers known as parabolas. Specially trained pilots perform these aerobatic maneuvers, which are not simulated in any way. Zero-G passengers experience true weightlessness. So I wonder if an elevator could do that.
Was that meant to be a description?
Yes.
Because I am more confused than I was to begin with.
I understand. It's basically an airplane simulating true weightlessness, like if you were in space.
Right.
An airplane can do that. You're gonna what?
I'll accept that.
Okay, you're just gonna accept it.
Let's move on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Basically, it just makes you feel like you're in space.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, I'm out of breath. Okay, Suki goes to cold room, aka floor 500, and we see skeletons in the same position as people transferring the data. Like we see the corpses, and then we see the humans, in the same position. And then the editor knows Suki is lying about everything, and we find out that she is the last surviving member of the Freedom 15, I guess, whatever that is. And she tricked me a second time because I forgot. She tricked me on my rewatch too. So we have that. And then Suki sees the alien, the Jagrafest, and we don't see it. And I like when shows do that, like we don't see the enemy. But in the back of my head, I'm always thinking they do the suspense just so they don't have to keep spending money on showing it multiple times.
Yeah. Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah. Because a whole bunch of shows do that.
Okay. Also, a very important fact I'd like to point out. This fact is very important, and the fate of the world depends on it.
Oh no.
But the weird blob is also called.
Here we go.
Max.
Huh?
Max.
Oh yeah, the Jagrafest is called Max.
And that is my important fact. I will be going now.
Wait, what?
I'm back.
The Jagrafest is called Max, I think.
Max.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I'm pretty sure that's just what the what's his name called
Editor.
it. Yeah.
Max.
Right.
Yeah, it also had like a ridiculously long name.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I stopped listening.
I'm not even gonna try and pronounce that. I mean, I can see it right here.
Can Wolifee pronounce it?
Okay. The
I'm
mighty.
gonna try after, yeah.
Oh wait. Okay. Do you want to do it?
No, you do it first. I'll do it after.
All right. The mighty Jaguarfest of the Holy Hydrogasic Maxarodenfo.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
I am going to find it.
Are you going?
Where is it?
Oh.
Oh, right. Okay.
In the back of my mind.
Oh, that one. Right. The mighty Jagrafest of the Holy Hydrogasic Maxarodenfo.
Sounds like Wolfie's got experience.
I feel like I said it better.
I don't know.
I'm very good at this.
I mean, this is slightly up the top.
How did you do that though?
I'm not good at pronouncing stuff.
I thought I wasn't, but this is, as I said, this is slightly off topic, but yes, I was so bored that does anyone know that really long name in Wales?
No.
That's just, I don't know if it's like a city or someone.
Are you
I
telling
wouldn't
me
know
you
it.
learnt a really long name in Wales?
So
Cardiff?
it goes Clan via Pulfquin, Gilt Go Ger, Chuch Windrew, Bulf Clan to Go Go Goch.
That's a real place?
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow.
I think I've seen that clip.
Yeah, I got so bored that I decided to learn it.
How'd you learn it?
Fair enough.
Yeah, I think I just wrote down words that sounded similar. So it's probably still bad, but yeah, that's the best I can do.
Oh. Alright.
Hey,
So Adam puts
put
his
your
hand.
feet on
Oh.
my longest one.
So Adam puts his hand on something and he can learn anything. And we skip to Rose and the doctor go to the room with the woman, and she realizes that he's not management. And then the doctor realizes that there are no aliens on board. Except for him. And the doctor says that he doesn't like the society that they're in. And Kathika says that Satellite 5 started broadcasting 91 years ago, I think. 91 years ago.
Was it
Wow.
91?
Yeah. I mean, and Adam sends a voicemail to his parents and is sending future knowledge to the past. Would you guys do that? Would you guys
No.
send you wouldn't send future knowledge to the past?
Yeah. No, because of, as Nindra said, the paradoxes.
Yeah.
I can't be
Yeah.
with that.
Unless you're the master and you turn the TARDIS into a paradox machine, good luck sending anything back from the future.
Yeah.
But
You
Wolf,
can go back to the future,
I
but
trust-
not back from the future.
I trust Wolfie to fix paradoxes.
I'll make them worse.
Would you go and visit?
Yeah,
What?
I was just going to say, most paradoxes can just be solved by saying, "Oh, we're going to another universe, parallel universe. Let's go."
Oh, I guess this will be a question for next episode. But would you guys visit your past selves?
Clearly not. Otherwise,
Why?
would probably have visited by now.
What?
And I haven't been. Right. So, yeah, it's simple. Right. If you were older and you got a time machine, you'd come back and visit
This thing
yourself.
again.
I probably. Yeah. Oh, here we go. I would hopefully walk in the door now. Nope. Nothing
Oh
there.
yeah. Because that's what what's his name? The Stephen Hawking.
Yes.
That he wrote
I think I've actually heard about
yeah,
that.
he invited time travelers to his party and only sent out the date after the party was over and no one showed up.
Yeah.
So
I mean, that doesn't really work.
How?
Or does it?
No, because
Oh no.
no, because yeah, future people would know the date after the party's over, so then they'd go back in time and attend the party.
Suppose, but if as we know about it now, wouldn't they know about it in the future?
Yeah, so they go back in time and I don't know. You know,
Yeah,
I've always
Actually, another point about the thing about would you want to meet your past self?
yeah.
Depending on what point you go back to, it will be very strange. Your past self relaxing in your bedroom or something, and then just a stranger jumps through teleports in. That would be very strange. Yeah, I know, but they wouldn't know.
Well, depending on how young
wouldn't
you
know
are.
that.
Yeah.
So,
know,
yeah, it'd be a bit creepy.
I think when I was younger, I wrote like a note saying "come to this time period" and like hid it somewhere. Just in case any time travelers came.
I've probably done the same.
Okay, so Adam goes to floor 16, and that lady that Wolfie was talking about says that Adam needs chipping, and that lady acts very sus. She acts creepy.
She does, to be honest.
Wolfie,
not even.
She does act
here,
weird. Wolfie used to say sus all the
Yeah.
time back then.
No, I didn't. I would never have said that word.
I remember you had the sus
No, I hate
totems of
words.
Undying. In your Let's Play, you had the
yeah.
sus totems of
No,
Undying.
I hate
yeah,
the word. It's so
Suspicious.
bad. It's
Okay.
like, why do we need to shorten it? So-
Suspicious.
oh.
Alright, and then the brain
I think it will literally just so it were quicker to type.
to type in Among Us.
Yeah.
Oh.
We've never played Among Us.
We're not
need to
doing
play
it.
Alright. So the lady
It'll be
says
fun and chaotic.
the lady says brain surgery is an old-fashioned phrase. And Adam wants a chip. I'd be scared getting a chip.
Yeah, me too.
And then the surgery is painless, she said. And Adam is hesitant, but he's come so far, so I don't understand why he'd be so hesitant. You know.
Probably because he's getting a hole in his head.
Yeah, but he already agreed to it. He's already sitting on the chair.
Yeah, but you can have second thoughts.
Yeah, I guess.
Plus, he could have just gotten the regular chip without a hole in his head.
That lady wanted to mess him up because she kept suggesting the big one.
Yeah. Although she could have very easily scammed him, and she didn't. So,
oh yeah.
Because he did give her infinite credits, not knowing what they were, and she could have been like,
"That's all the credits."
All right, that's enough for the lowest one. Yeah. Right. Thank you.
So and when Doctor and Rose and Kathika are in the maintenance area, they say it's super hot, and the computer. Oh, and over where the editor is at, the computer is saying the Doctor and Rose is no one with no identification, and he wants to promote Rose and the Doctor, which means something bad's gonna happen. So then we find out that something is wrong with the ventilation system, and floor 500 is generating a whole lot of heat. But so if the what's it called? If the Jaggerfest is generating a whole lot of heat, how is it cold in there?
Because it's probably
it's what?
Vent.
It's what?
The venting out the heat.
Oh.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I guess that's right. But if the creature itself is generating heat, then I feel like to get rid of the heat, you'd have to remove the creature. Do you understand?
Let's just carry on.
Yeah, I mean, it's been there for like 100 years or so, so it probably knows what it's doing.
Yes.
Even though it's a weird blob.
It's a weird blob, and it's like the.
Yeah.
Is that in Classicu?
No.
Okay.
I mean,
like
they do.
It's like the cursed version of Ice Cream Kitty from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
There is a blob in Classic Who. Well, there's loads of blobs in Classic Who, but yeah, there isn't a Jaggerfest. So.
Okay. And Adam is done with the surgery, and he has that hole in his head. You can see his brain. And then Rose and the Doctor go to floor 500, and Adam activated his chip and throws up. This is the fun fact I was talking about. Gets turned into an ice cube.
I just ugh.
It's just an ice cube with fruits inside of it.
I don't care. That makes it worse.
It makes it worse that it's an ice cube?
I just don't like that sort of illness. It's horrible.
Oh, yeah. And then... Where am I? Oh, yeah, once they reach floor 500, the Doctor wants Rose to go back downstairs, but she doesn't. And they meet the editor. And we find out that the chips keep working even if the person is dead. So they're kind of like zombies. And then we finally see the creature that is... What?
Yeah, I just said pretty much.
Oh. And we finally see the creature that is in charge of Satellite 5 and the human race. The Jaggerfest, aka Max. I wrote that down. And then Kathika goes to the elevator, and they skipped around a lot in this episode. Like they went to Adam and Kathika and the Rose and the Doctor, did a whole lot of skips. And then here it is, Doctor and Rose get locked up, and here is another money-themed episode. The editor wants money or something. He's in charge of banks. There's a lot of spaceships and money and stuff. And then we find out that the Jaggerfest can live for 3,000 years. Imagine that. You know, I think some turtles can live up to like 90 or to 100 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we find out that Satellite 5 is basically a life support system and for the Jaggerfest. And then another attempt of Adam trying to send future knowledge to the past.
Then the phone just becomes plasma for some reason.
Oh yeah, it does. And the Rose looks at and the dog looks at it.
Information, it would
Yeah.
I'd think it'd just explode.
But how would the phone explode?
I don't know.
Memory in gigabytes?
He's sending like what's bigger than a terabyte?
I don't know. A megabyte.
I'm Google. No, that's lower. I'm
What's
Googling
bigger than a
it.
terabyte? Do you know, Wolfie?
Petabyte.
A metabyte?
No, I said petabyte.
Oh, a
Wait,
petabyte.
I think it's petabyte. Oh wait. Oh yes, I found it. All right, it goes bit, nibble, bytes, kilobytes,
Nibble.
megabytes, gigabyte, terabyte, petabyte. I mean petabyte, zettabyte, exabyte, and yottabyte. Is there anything bigger?
Yottabyte? I wonder. That's like.
Oh, brontobyte.
That's what I have on my computer.
Is there anything bigger?
I have a brontobyte on my computer.
Yes, and I have a brontosaurus outside my window.
Alright.
Probably be a bit concerned if I did.
I'd be concerned. And then the editor finds out the Doctor is the last of the Time Lords, and because they are reading Adam's mind, Adam is not the smartest guy. He's not the smartest banana in the bunch. And then Doctor says, "You and your boyfriends," plural, which he's probably talking about Mickey too. And then Captain goes into the chair where all the corpses are at, and the light goes inside of her instead of Adam's. And the room is getting hot, and the room is melting. And Satellite 5 looks like it's breaking down, even though it's not. It just looks like it's like shaking and stuff, and everybody's running around. And you know, I always wonder for like scenarios like this, how did we get here? How did normal people get to a space station from Earth? But
Spaceship.
I mean, yeah, but
Space
who like?
plane. Space
has-
car.
I guess. I mean, it is the future. All right. Ooh,
Space
actually,
double-decker bus. Also, everyone, I have good news.
what?
Bigger than a brontobyte. It's a gecko byte or a geope byte.
Geobyte. Yes.
A geope byte.
Alright.
What's bigger than that?
Wait, hold
I'm
on.
sorry,
I gotta keep review.
No, we're learning about bytes.
No. And the Doctor and the Rose escape, but the editor stays back while the Jaggerfest blows up. And the Doctor is so upset at Adam. And it's a super cool transition from when they step into the TARDIS and then they step out to his room. How did the Doctor know about the voicemails?
Did the
He just assumed.
I don't know. Maybe it's just obvious that it's something you do.
Yeah.
So.
Wait, sorry, I got distracted. What are we on about again?
How did the Doctor know that Adam sent the voicemails?
Because the editor said, because the editor were able to get the information about the Doctor and Rose.
Yeah, but how do you
from
know?
him when he did the, when he did the brain thing.
Yeah.
The editor picked that up from him when he did the brain thing.
I guess.
And then Rose I mean the Doctor kind of just worked it out from there.
Yeah. And they leave Adam back, and this is just. I think Nindra said something about this, but this was like a very questionable scene / send off for this character, to leave him with a hole in his head and just to build up this moment of him being more important because his mom snaps or something and the hole gets revealed, and it just ends off like that and we never see him again. It's just so weird.
Good.
That is good, but we just never see him again. That is very weird. It's like they forgot about him.
That is a very weird ending to the episode, because it literally just ends there.
Yeah. And we told
Yeah, I mean-
it doesn't build up to anything.
Yeah.
It's not like Charles
I don't think
Dickens
there's
walking
any-
off. It's laughing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Although there is obviously the thing I mentioned
Yeah,
last episode about the story.
his journeys.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyone have any last thoughts, or should we go on to the ranking?
Let's
Got a weird blob in it.
Blob in it?
yeah,
move
let's
on.
move on.
Okay, let's go. Okay, so here we're at the ranking. Okay, I feel like we'll all agree on
It's
this?
not unbelievable.
Huh?
No, I couldn't figure out how to work it.
Oh,
Right.
here we are. So, we don't really have to talk much. This is going at 10, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But the
I think
thing
we
is,
can all agree
what
on
should go on at number 9?
that.
Yeah, because I think all the ones from here are good. Should we move the End of the World and the Unquiet Dead down one? Wait, I always forget this. Are we including the Christmas special in this?
No, we're
No.
including it as season 2.
Are we?
Yeah, you even told
Oh,
me.
yeah.
You told me to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah.
Okay, wait. So hold on. So I don't like the Unquiet Dead being so low down, though.
Yeah, but what else
Yeah,
could
but
go there?
nine doesn't necessarily mean it's bad. It just means it's 9th out of the ones we're doing. It's not like an S, A, B,
Yeah.
C, D tier list. It's
Like-
just in terms of putting them next to each other and comparing.
Like, all of the episodes from now
Are
really
good.
good.
Yeah.
So-
I wouldn't care replacing End of the. I think the End of the World and Quiet Dead can go hand in hand with each other. So I don't. Yeah, we'll just put the Unquiet Dead down. If it was me personally and I was by myself, I'd probably put the End of the World at 9. But I don't care that much to, you know.
Yeah.
You write this. Okay, so we're gonna move these two down. Wait, hold on. Did I do this right? No, I did not.
Optive.
And then this one would be the End of the World.
Yeah, it just seems like we have so many gaps left. How many
Yeah.
stories have we got? 1, 2, 3. We've only got 4 stories left, so there should be.
Yeah, there's 4
that's
slots
right.
left.
It just looks really weird.
Yeah. All right, here we are. So this is our ranking so far. So we have number 3 is Dalek, which honestly, I was thinking about putting it. Well, we can do our final stuff, you know, at the last episode.
Yeah,
So number 3 is Dalek. Number 5 is Aliens of London / World War 3. Number 6 is Rose. I feel like Rose could be at number 7 though.
Yeah, I really don't know what to put for 7.
Yeah,
Like,
I think.
all the episodes from now were way above.
I mean, I have an idea. I mean, the next episode.
I mean, wait. Okay, what is after
And-
this? So Father's Day,
Empty Child,
Empty Child,
Boomtown.
Boomtown, and the finale.
Boomtown's good, so if you put that at 7, I would be upset. Because I actually love that story.
Okay.
I think Boomtown should be at 10. Nah, I'm just joking. All right.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's not. It can't be as bad as the long game.
yeah. So here's our ranking. I like it. I like it so far.
Yeah, it's
I do like it.
yeah, it's alright.
So that was the long game. That's our ranking.
Yep.
Next episode we're gonna be doing Father's Day, and Wolfie always has some contradicting opinions about this episode.
I don't know what I'm gonna rate it. I don't have a clue.
The first time I watched the episode, I always liked it, and I feel like they should make another episode like this.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. But yeah, so leave down comments on the long game. I have a feeling this won't be a very popular episode.
No.
So here we have it.
Yeah. And
I'm
make
excited.
sure to destroy that subscribe button with a Raxacophallopatorian plushie.
Yes.
Of course.
Okay.
This
So-
is the episode of long words.
So yeah,
Everyone
that's
say long words. Deoxyribose.
Nindra, I gotta do my outro, Nindra. You're being very chaotic today. All right. So that's the end of the video. I want to say thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye. There we go.